So this is the set of tires that we had reviewed before, and I was satisfied with for a while, but with just under 20,000 miles on them, we had separation. Now they were aired up to the proper, you can see here, they were aired up to the proper depth and everything. Not depth, they were aired up to the proper tire pressure for the vehicle. The load that it was carrying was not excess of what they are rated for. Matter of fact, this is what was suggested by the dealer to put on there. And they are the Cooper LT 225/75 R16 Discovery HT3s. And you can see that it has separated from the inside and outside. You can see it again here, here, here. And I was told that this was because of cupping. That's what causes it, cupping. When the nut didn't work, I was told that I had overloaded the tires, even though this tire is rated for this vehicle. This is the tire that they suggested at the dealership. And this is the tire. You can see the separation right there. See it? Yeah. So it's all around that it started separating. Like I said, the tire pressure was right on this. We also had one of these tires early on go out of round. And then I was told my rim was bent because of that, but after some research we found out that it was not. These tires weren't cheap, and I wasn't happy, especially when Cooper decided they weren't going to uphold their end of the deal in replacing these. They told me that RVs don't rate replacement for tires, even with as few miles as we put on it. You can see there's still plenty of tread left on them and everything. So what we switched over to now is the Goodyear and what is it? Endurance RSAs. It has to be the RSA one. And these are slightly bigger, so we ended up changing them all out. They are LT 245/75 R16s. This is a set we just put on there, and then we have a set up front here that we've had on a little longer, and they've held up really good. So you can see this is a set that's been on there a little bit longer, but it's held up good. We get good traction, and they're actually rated to hold a little more weight, so that's why we went with them. But that's just an update for those of you that looked up the review on the Cooper tires. I'm pretty sure you've seen my motorhome. It's a 29 QB Coachman. So it's just, it's like 32 foot long. That helps you figure out what size camper I'm putting on. And we do tow with it, so just so you know, we do tow. So if you're trying to figure out, maybe these tires would have been fine if they were for somebody else. I don't think so. We didn't put anything on them weight-wise that we shouldn't have, but for the price, they were great. But for how long they lasted, well, anything can be cheap, but if it don't last and doesn't do what you want to, this price didn't hold up. The other thing I was told, and maybe y'all want to do this, is that had I had road damage coverage, they would have swapped the tires out for me, which was $5 more. So I did put that on the next set of tires because they said, oh, this was probably caused by road damage. I can assure you that this tire didn't hit anything to cause this. We didn't run over anything in the road that caused this damage. When it was aired up, you can't see it right now, but when it was aired up, there was other spots in this tire that were cracked too inside of here, in the same way where it was wanting to break apart the individual sections. I don't know if you can see it now or not. There's some right there. You can see that one some, and you can see more of it over here. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. There's some. Needless to say, when it was inflated, there's another one there, so you can see. When it was inflated, you could see more of these spots. So these were date coded, I believe 2019 is what the date code was on this. Let me see if I can find it. Might be on the other side. Maybe it's on the other side. Let's see. Where's it at? Here it is. Yeah. So it's 40th week, year 2019. So yeah. So they weren't old tires at all. So just trying to help anybody else out there looking at tires and stuff they're doing.